Hi, welcome to the hashtag Mask On campaign. This is my Girl Scout Gold Award, and essentially what I'm trying to do is teach more about COVID-19, proper social distancing methods, and kind of how to avoid spreading COVID-19 and taking care of yourself. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about wearing a mask with any outstanding conditions. So to start off with this, I'm going to be talking about wearing a mask with glasses. So as you can see, I wear glasses, and for a lot of people that wear glasses, what ends up happening is that when you wear your glasses, sometimes when you breathe, your glasses tend to fog up because of the glass and the moisture. So just a couple of things you can do. Number one, the CDC recommends a mask with a wire on the band. So I'll put a picture right here. But what it essentially looks like is that when you wear your mask, there will be a little metal wire, or you kind of sewn in, and it essentially kind of provides a bump to your glasses, so it's less likely to fog up. What I've also found is that if you wear your mask before you put on your glasses, personally, I find that my glasses fog up less, and I have less worry about it. I would also suggest getting bigger frames. So my frame is kind of big. You can see that it's this big. The bigger your frame is, I personally have found your glasses just fog up less. It's probably because that there is more space here. So yeah, that's just some of my tips with glasses. It can be a little tricky. If you can and you enjoy it, I would suggest wearing contacts. But of course, if you wear glasses, these are some things you can take. Ever since I've worn bigger frames and put my mask on first, I haven't had my glasses fog up, so there's always a way around it. The second thing you can do is, I know a lot of people have hearing aids. Even if they don't have hearing aids, if you're wearing headphones, earrings, even glasses sometimes, all that stuff on your ears can make you feel a little too much is on you. So there are a couple things you can do. Number one, instead of getting masks with loops, so this and this, you can get a mask that ties. So having it tie around you here, like that, it makes less stuff on your ears and just might be easier. Of course, make sure that if you're tying your mask back, you still have your mouth covered, your nose covered, and all the way up to your chin. Another thing you can do is, I found this really interesting. I'll put a picture because I don't have the game. There's a game called Barrel of Monkeys, and essentially what you can do is with each monkey arm, you can kind of take your mask and pin it back, and then let the monkey kind of stay. So again, anything that can kind of just get your mask off your ears, you can pin your mask back. So with bobby pins, you can again tie it. Anything that kind of just gets it off your ears, because I feel the more that's on you, the more it feels like you're wearing a lot, and then making a mask a little bit uncomfortable. So anything kind of a binding object. If you have trouble hearing, or you rely on lip reading, what you can do, and is what a lot of people can do, I don't have one again, but you can buy a clear mask. I'll put a picture again right here. A clear mask essentially allows you to kind of see the other person's lips, so it's doing the same job, but instead of kind of guessing, you can actually continue to read their lips. So it's just another thing that you can take precaution for if you need someone to read your lips, if you're a teacher, or if you know people you're going to constantly meet, maybe ask them to wear a clear mask so you can read their lips. Just in general, if you're going to pin your mask back or do any of the modifications that I mentioned, make sure it continues to cover your mouth and nose. Another thing that I've seen people do is, especially with younger children, don't have a child under 2 wear a mask, but supposing you have a 4 or 5 year old, these masks are made for adults, so they tend to be a lot bigger. I can't really show you here because it covers my face perfectly, but I've seen a lot of people actually tie the loops back a bit, so that it gets a little tighter, and because you want your mask to be snug, right? So if you have a bigger mask and you're trying to put it on your child, again, no one below the age of 2 or a toddler. What you can do is you can actually tie these loops back. It just makes it a little bit tighter and a little bit more comfortable for them to wear. It's less of a worry of it falling off. No mask will fall off, but if it's too big, like you don't want those gaping holes. So another thing is that if you have any respiratory illnesses, unfortunately I can't tell you a lot about it. I'm not a medical professional, but different respiratory illnesses such as like asthma and stuff, depending on the severity, it should not really impact wearing a mask. However, of course, talk to your healthcare professionals, see what they say and what you can do about wearing a mask and staying safe during the pandemic. As a whole, make sure that, once again, whatever modifications you do make to your mask, it does not impact its effectiveness. So again, no valve masks, nothing like that. Just make sure that if you are pinning it back, again, covering the whole thing. One thing I should mention about the plastic mask, the one with the clear mouth that I mentioned earlier, if you are going to wear that, make sure that you clean it and that there's no moisture that kind of sticks to it. That's kind of what makes it dirty, and you just want a clean mask. Remember, it's not only is it going on your face, but it's stopping you from getting the virus. So that's pretty much all I have for today. If you have any outstanding conditions or something that you wear that bothers you that I didn't happen to mention, please let me know in my feedback below, and I'll try and make another video talking about it or adding on to this video. If you're interested in learning more about COVID-19 and how to stay safe, I am hosting Zoom sessions. The interest link is in my description. You can fill it out. And if you want to learn how to teach about COVID-19, there will be a separate Zoom session for that, so you can fill it out as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!